I always wanted to create my own world, with my rules and with me as a sort of god. And I realized that with Unity I can actually achieve this goal. It's been a few years since I started using Unity, and I'm reasonably sure that I can handle almost every quest that my development journey will deliver me. I just need some time, the right resources, and some luck. So I decided to spend my free time creating my own personal world and maybe a game. The world will be made in Voxel, simply because I love this style and I couldn't think of a different one. And since this channel is mainly focused on magicavoxel, I will be able to show some nice time lapses during the videos. I haven't really planned the details of the world and the features of this possible game. I just started creating the world without thinking too much about it. I first need to create hills, trees, and the overall shape of the stage. Plus, I don't want to plan too much, since it's not anything professional and I'm doing this project in my free time. I opened the project and I created the first cube using the Unity features. I thought that using the cubes that Unity gave me was a good idea, but I soon realized that it wasn't. The performance was extremely low, and creating a large-scale world with this approach is absolutely impossible. Or at least this is what I think. I decided to look on the internet for a place where I could find a nice project to use as a learning tool for at least creating the initial world, and I found a ton of people that wanted to create an absolute original not done a million times before new Minecraft, but a little bit better somehow. So I think that this will be a strategy game, not a city builder or an Age of Empires replica, something where you can start from the bottom and climb the ladder from a poor citizen to king, betraying people, murdering enemies, gathering votes at the local election, and I don't know, something like that. But at the same time, you will have to compete against every other citizen. I don't know if it's actually achievable or not, but that's the idea and the direction. This is an extremely rough idea, and as someone said, ideas are cheap, that's the easy part, realize them is way harder. So, getting back to work, while I was looking around, I stumbled upon a tutorial for making a world generating in chunks like in Minecraft. I already decided to make a strategy game, but this tutorial teaches pretty well the creation of the cubes and generating the world with pairing noise, so I decided to use it as a starting point for the project. You basically create the face of a cube with two triangles passing the coordinates, and then you add all the other faces to the cube. Then you place the cubes on the map based on the pairing noise. But you don't really need to render all the faces of every cube in the world, so you only keep the information and render only the faces with air nearby. I heavily modified the original script of the tutorial at this point. I deleted and added a lot of stuff. For example, I added a seed generator for the pairing noise. Now the script also generates the world for a size I specify, but I left a little bit of the original code for the chunks, since it doesn't really create problems and it might help in the future to have the world divided by chunks. Now I can also easily choose the scale and the maximum height of the map. Later I will probably add other changes to the map generation, but for now, as the beginning, it's fine. While I was testing the map generation, I realized that when the map was big, rendering a huge map is quite hard on the performance, and I decided to cut and not render all the parts after a certain distance from the camera. And I also added some fog for cover this cut a little bit. I also used another pairing noise for creating different biome areas and placing objects for the environment based on the biomes. Now there are just some trees and houses I made quickly in magicavoxel. Here I paid particular attention for creating a function for place object that can easily be reused for other type of objects. And it's actually working pretty well with objects of different sizes, but I will probably have to refine this later. The world is definitely starting to take shape and I'm really enjoying the process so far. And I hope you're enjoying it too. This is everything for this video. Thank you for being here. Let me know what do you think about this video and project in the comment section. And thank you for being here. See you to the next video. Bye bye.